Good evening. Sakyong Jampal Rinpoche, the eldest son of Trungpa Rinpoche, wrote a message that he wanted read throughout the community on this, the 20th Parinirvana. Parinirvana Day message from Sakyong Jampal Rinpoche. I remember a young man, about 28 years old, walking down a village road in India with a camera, wearing Tibetan robes, handsome, beaming, dignified. This was my father, Chogyam Gyatso. The year was 1968, a pivotal time in his life. He had just finished his Western studies in England and was about to go to a cave in Bhutan and have a profound spiritual experience, coming face to face with Padmasambhava. He would later move to America and become one of the most important figures in transplanting Buddha Dharma to the Western world. He would sow the seeds for a multitude of activities and institutions. In this process, he ensured the continuity of his lineage, his family, all that he held. He touched the minds and opened the hearts of even the hardest and wildest of beings. In this year, 2007, we are celebrating 20 years since his passing. For me, his spiritual presence is omnipresent, and even though his physical body has long since left this world, occasionally I can feel his touch, holding my hand, looking into my eyes, sharing a joke, and I can feel his breath. On this occasion, I feel more than ever his embodiment in the three times. My father lived so long ago, and so much time has passed. So much has happened in the last 20 years. Things that would have saddened him, and things that would have made him proud. At the maturing of his students, most of whom were still fairly young at his passing, delight would definitely come upon his face to see the community, the continuing and flourishing of his aspirations up to the present. He is in fact here in this present now, more than ever. Even though many people at present have never met him, he somehow has seeped into their inspiration. 20 years on, his family and lineage continue. The community that he inspired continues. The heart of the Buddha's teachings is being practiced by many on all levels. The ground of the Dharma, revulsion for samsara. The heart of the Mahayana, bodhicitta, love, and compassion for all beings. Prajna in the form of emptiness of self and phenomena. The continuity of Tantra, purity and equality manifest as sacred world. It would bring a smile to his face that we continue to discover the depths of the profound Shambhala teachings, a terma that he discovered that was revealed to him in a vision of Shiva Okar and the Rigden. These warrior teachings manifest as the four karmas, pacifying, enriching, magnetizing, and wrathful. Since teachings are direct response to the depth and intimacy of suffering, and to the extent to which beings have strayed from their basic goodness, thus hiding and shrouding, enveloping their Buddha nature, these magnificent and heroic teachings have been split open by the sword of the Rigden, thus eradicating ignorance, doubt, fear, and denial. This innermost magic of all beings, known as Ashe, is immune to time and concept. This profound and vast array of teachings is the rainbow light that emanates in all directions from the heart of my father, my Guru Sakyam. Since the time of his passing, the world has continued expediently on a collision course with materialism and Rudra. Therefore, it is imperative that we do not see these teachings as something taught long ago by the Buddha or Padmasambhava or Chogyam Gyatso, but rather as a direct antidote for everything that is occurring right now. For that is how my father lived his life and wanted us to live ours. We walk the Bodhisattva warrior path knowing there is a direct route to enlightenment if we follow the command of the Guru. We do not daydream and fantasize about a more expedient way. Rather, we thoroughly enjoy the long, intricate journey by folding the Dharma into our lives. We do not wish we were somewhere else at any time, because we are happy to practice and to be present for every interesting, confusing, painful, and inspiring moment of our lives. Missing these moments would be missing the point of the Guru's instruction, and thus missing the point of the entire Dharma. It is in the present, where we live now, that we are nailed to this moment by the vision of the teacher, his message, and our mind. This immovable and claustrophobic experience is where freedom and liberation take place. One of the biggest inspirations for myself is my father's bodhisattvic generosity and exertion. He was truly iconoclastic in a world completely absorbed in me, my life, my career, my practice, my pleasures. If someone was terrified to meet him, it was because he had totally obliterated such self-absorption and dedicated himself to the Dharma so to others.